So tell us about your problem with the parking enforcement and the street sweeping. What happened to you?
All right, well, the way the street sweeping is set up is usually whatever neighborhood you live in, they'll have random days, like this is every third Wednesday and second Tuesday of the month, which is hard to put on your calendar. The thing is, there actually is no dirt on the street, so nothing is getting swept up. And my experience of this is that you'll park in your own residence in front of your own house and get caught and end up paying $63 because you were parked in front of your house on one of the random street sweeping days. And in my opinion, this is sheerly a covert way for the city to collect taxes that aren't explicit. Because first of all, there really isn't anything being swept up by the street. Now, I have to relay an experience to you where it was Christmas Day, and it was one of the street sweeping days. I was living over by Stanford Avenue, and I thought, I can park here. There is going to be no street sweeping going on Christmas Day. I still got ticketed, and when I fought the ticket, they told me, it doesn't matter if we sweep or not. The point is, you were parked there when the sign said you couldn't, and therefore you have to pay. I don't even think it's aesthetics. There isn't even leaves. And
yeah, they won't pick up the actual trash. They just sweep the street. I've seen that.
And the leaves in the fall, when you actually have the problem, because the leaves will collect in the sewer gutters, those are never cleaned out. So the minute you have a rainfall, you have floods on all the streets. Why not actually think, oh, it's fall, the leaves are falling, rain's coming soon, let's get the leaves out of the gutters. It would be a much better true service. But you know, I don't think they're going to get $65 per car that's parked. They time it. I've seen the meter maids. They come out and they do the whole street. They ticket a whole street. And if it's not your neighborhood, then you're most likely going to get a ticket. And it's a huge ticket. And if you don't pay it in 20 days or 30 days, it doubles and doubles again. And then you can't register your car if you haven't paid your tickets. So to me, the whole thing is just it's a scam.
Okay, so about the economics, the big businesses are not paying their taxes, so they're preying on us.
Generally, what's happening is the big businesses that have, either they make a deal with the city to move in and they end up not having to pay taxes on the huge amount of real estate where they've got their commercial enterprise, like a Walmart, or you've got downtown Oakland here. I don't actually know for a fact, but I would guess that these big commercial buildings that are downtown Oakland that have banks and have investment securities and you can tell these are like really, really wealthy companies that own these really pristine buildings that have been built newly, aren't paying the property taxes that would put money in the city's coffers so that they could pay for the services. But since they aren't getting that money, now they have to tax in some way the small property owner, the small business owner, the person that's just trying to park their car and do business at the local business. And so you have these parking fees, and you have these street sweep fees, and you have every other kind of fee that's nickel and diming us to death. Instead of the big property owners whose one tax bill that they don't actually have to pay would cover for hundreds of thousands of these other small fines. So I think that's what the problem is. It happens whenever there's a deal made between the city and some business, some big corporation, and they end up not having to pay their end of it. So we have to try to pay it.